Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov. Continuing in Siman Resh Nun Gimel, the Halachot of Chazara. So just to zoom out a second, when it comes to Chazara, what's happening is that you're returning. You want to take the item that's cooking, and you want to take it off to maybe serve, and then you want to return it back onto the fire. So what's happening there is that really you want to say with the conditions in place that you're not putting it on the ground, etc. And that it's still yet solid, but it's still hot. What you're saying really is this is still cooking. It's still on the fire. It's still cooking. I just took it off for a second to serve a little bit, but I'm putting it back, and I want to keep it back in that original state of cooking. Now the Rama, the Ashkenazim here say that you could take it off. And now with the rules of not putting it on the ground, it's still hot, etc. You don't have to actually put it back onto the cooking source where it was before, but you could put it onto a different source of heat. So the poskim say that the Shulchan Aruch would agree to this as well, where even though you could say, well, you know, if it's a continuation of its cooking, let it go back to where it was cooking on. But no, it could even be on a different heat source, and it could be continued there. And therefore, with this, you could have different situations. For instance, if let's say you realize that there's a blackout. So let's say you're about to have your Shabbat food, and then now there's a blackout. So you realize that your neighbor, he doesn't have a blackout, right? So you take, or he has a generator, whatever it is. So now your thing is boiling hot. It's on the heat source. The heat source is not plugged in anymore. By Shabbat morning, it's going to be cold and not cooked. So you're allowed to take it, not put it down. It's still boiling hot, and put it on to your friend's a hot plate, your friend's blech, etc. It doesn't have to be in the same spot. So that would be a situation. Or if for instance, you realize that maybe someone moved the let's say it's on the blech. The blech is over fires, right? So fires on the oven, and then you have this metal piece on top. So let's say you put it on one burner, and you realized that someone maybe moved it, and now it's not on the fire anymore. The burner, only the left burner is on, and now for some reason it's on the right. Now it's still hot, it's still yet solid, so you can move it over onto the other burner on Shabbat. And lastly is if, let's say, because one of the criteria is that it has to be hot, and we have the opinion of Yad Soliditbo, that it has to be boiling hot, that then you could do this move. But let's say it wasn't to that level heat, and we said that according to Ashkenazim you could still move it there even the Chatchila. According to Sfaradim, if you move it b'diavad, it still works. Meaning, if you have no other choice, you could still move it even though it's not at that heat level. You could still move it, and it would still be okay. And that would still be okay in that situation. Okay, that's that. I know that the halachot are a little bit tedious, but we're going through Halachot Shabbat and to get this topic very, very clear and the further topics. So we're working through difficult things, but we're getting it clear, Be'ezrat Hashem, and to help us in our Halachot Shabbat, God willing. That's that for today. Minchat tonight at 6:35. Have a good day, everyone.